By many accounts, one of the most underrated home venues in all of the NFL resides in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. Tonight, we're on to week 2 of the NFL season. We got a good one on tap, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Tennessee Titans. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys got the season started on a high note, a home victory in the opener. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys also winners in week 1, so a couple of 1-0 teams ready to get after it here.
Cam Little to kick off.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. They're led out by the former #1 overall pick from the University of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test his secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Ward off the play fake. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
28-yard line.
Unlock line! Unlock line! Go! Bronco switch! Bronco switch!
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. This defense for the Patriots, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
And that's going to be incomplete. But, man, his first throw, that nearly went the other way. Instead, it's 4th down.
Jeremy Crawshaw in punt formation.
On now is the Titans punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. So here come the Patriots getting ready on offense. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension.
And right away, he lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And not much room to speak of. They'll get about 3 up to the 41. You talk about this Titan defense. They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. And they go play action with May. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Play action, May. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. That flag, that'll push him back 5.
Still 2nd down.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
Naturally so. The defense was keyed in on everyone but the back on that play, and it took them an extra second to react when he got the carry. It's still a tough 3rd down to pick up here, but a lot more manageable after an excellent carry on 2nd down.
From the gun, it's May. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll try and throw for it with May. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Throwing is Ward. He's going to air one out. No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Pats are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, it's just the way the schedule lines up because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play Week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season? Or Week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Throwing here is May. It's caught inside the 25. And this will get them all the way inside the Tennessee 20. A big play there for New England. 42 yards.
No.
Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Now 2nd and 9.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Pats take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Cam Little to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This taken in right around the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25.
And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
On the double.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Let's go.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he stopped immediately there.
Brought down right at the
No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now Ward. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Tackle made back at the 22.
3rd down and 13. Ward. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play action with Ward. On the move past the 40. And down to the 29-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Looking to throw. May. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they can't bring him down. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
First down.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Keep it rolling, mate. Hey, expect some question now. They may try to heat us up.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy.
Here's May. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
Hey, what's that?
From the shotgun, it's May. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Crazy. What's that? Hey, 5. Crazy. Right here.
They're going on 4th down. May. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown.
Touchdown, New England.
A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
Cam Little to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Titans set and ready to go on offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
At the 19-yard line.
He had 3 of those sacks last week en route to being the AFC Defensive Player of the Week 1 right there. How do you block him now?
That's the question you think that they'd be able to answer. After having 3 the week before, you would make all the necessary adjustments in practice, but he's such an imposing force, he knows how to get to the quarterback anyway.
To throw, here's Ward. He finds his man, complete. It's Potter. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Ward from the gun on 3rd down. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Go.
To throw is Ward. Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away.
It's a pickup of
and that'll make it second down.
Second and 7.
Well, there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
Check that. Check that.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Brings up third down and 7.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Here's 3rd and 7.
Tag. Cowboy.
Here's Ward. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
Not good at all. Punted just 24 yards there. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
At the 32-yard line.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Right, here we go.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good.
Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can...
And this is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A big play there. 52 yards. And the Patriots take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 21-0.
Titans, nothing. Cam Little to kick off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Titans going to go back on offense here late in this first half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Ready up.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
60 Eagles, 60. Ready, go.
Throwing now, Ward. Wide open receiver complete. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts.
First down.
As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Let's go.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw. More. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
It's now 3rd down.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. From the shotgun, it's Ward. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Taken down and sacked.
And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half.
Cameron Dicker.
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And the Patriots going to take over here to start quarter number 3. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And a Patriot first down.
Five.
They go play action now. May. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And in 2 plays just like that, they're already operating in the red zone.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 15-yard line.
Ready, what's that?
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 28-0.
Cam Little to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. Looking to put a drive together.
60 by 6.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
What do you think, Brandon? I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw. Ward. Left side, he's got Robinson. Calling a gain of a yard. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Third and
Here we
11.
go, here we go.
Operating from the gun. Ward. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Ward's pass.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
On the pickup.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. And he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Let's go now.
From the gun, here's Ward. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Calling a gain of 3 on the play.
A 3-yard
and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
Again, he'll drop to throw. The Pats are going to get there, and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
19.
Looking to throw. Ward. And this is caught inside the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard line.
You get down near the goal line, you need to start enlisting the help of all 11 guys on the defense. And that's a nice job there by the cornerback, squaring his shoulders and coming in to make the tackle.
Come on. Check.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. For the extra point, Cameron Dicker. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now.
Makes the score.
So that drive goes a full 80 yards in 10 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. New England trying to get a place on offense. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line.
Nick Cross on the stop.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
At the 36-yard line.
What's that? Ready, what's that?
May going to bat this one forward.
And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end, and that play going nowhere.
Tackled back at the 30.
3rd and 5.
Hey, what's up? Hey, kid.
A strong running. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down.
Well, that's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Here now, 2nd and 4.
No, what's up? Crazy. Hey, what's up?
To the air, May. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
16 yards.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 32-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Complete to number 88. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 2. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. 24 yards. And the Patriots are on their way to a 2-0 start. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Titans 7. Cam Little to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Tennessee offense set to go again. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On third down, he'll drop to throw. To the sideline and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Ward to throw for it on fourth. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. And the Patriots will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big. They just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
That's good.
65 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
A gain of 16 yards.
Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
False start, offense.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Hey, here we go, set. Hey, Garfield. Hey, what's that?
Four yards there on the carry, gets it back to 2nd and 11.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
Back. What's that?
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
He was brought down at the
1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. They'll throw with May. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And he's not quite going to get to the marker. It'll be a gain of 8 on 3rd and 10.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
Crazy. 5.
4th down. Here's May. That is caught. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. An effective 7-yard third down conversion. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage. They're powering through, and
he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Patriots, it's an early road victory as they move to 2-0 now on the young season. And they'll get a few extra days